Bit of an internet problem. Raziel went upstairs, is that right?
Yes. Raziel, you slink up the steps. You see that there is a door to the north and to the south. Both are flanked by suits of armor. To the west, there is a continuation of the fireplace that was on the floor below you. And above it, there is a large portrait of a family. There is an older man, an older woman, 2 children, and swaddled in the man's arms is a baby. And your eyes kind of drift towards the woman, who seems to be staring at the baby that the man is holding with scorn.
Ooh, maybe it's like, maybe he cheated, and then the mistress died in childbirth, and then that's why he still has the baby. It's all adding up now.
Jon Snow, am I right?
Yes, very that. Do the 2 kids in the portrait look like the kids that we met outside?
They do.
Ooh, spooky. Is there a date on this picture?
There's not.
Darn.
That would have been too easy.
It's like painted like a portrait, right?
Summer holiday, 1832. Cornwall.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
What else could it be?
None of them look happy.
I was gonna say though, it's so funny. This guy, whoever painted this, just copied the woman's expression, staring at this baby in anger the whole time they're modeling.
I'm gonna try and see if I can hear any noises from behind either of the sides of the hallway.
Okay. As you approach the one to the north, you see that there are etchings on the door of children dancing. And as you kind of get right up against it to put your ear on it, you see that woven into the door, there are, almost hidden, is swarms of bats, kind of like in the background. As you place your ear up against it, you hear nothing in the north door.
Okay.
Moving to the south one, there's the same etchings. It looks to be just a copy of the same door. But you also hear nothing. As you just keep your head up against it, you hear a single long tone of a piano key.
Ooh.
Oh lord. Okay. I would like to I guess use an action to hide myself, like in this little corner behind the fireplace, and then use use thaumaturgy to open this door.
Ooh.
Okay. And it opens.
I like wait a minute just to see if anything pops out. Anything comes to the door to close it. But if nothing does, then I'll creep back out and just very hesitantly start making my way into the room.
This appears to be a study. There are red velvet drapes that cover the windows, an exquisite mahogany desk with a matching high-back chair, another fireplace. There's a million of them.
Yeah.
Luxurious.
I know.
Above the fireplace, there is another portrait. This one is of a windmill that is perched atop a rocky crag.
Ooh.
How many chimneys does this house have? I will approach the desk, kind of like go around it to sit in the chair, and just like see what's actually placed on the desk.
At this point, can we just sort of... I'll just call up the stairs. Like, I throw a whisper up the stairs, so it's a whisper, but it appears 30 feet up the stairs using Bardcraft. I think that's how that works. Let me just double check this. I've never actually used the cantrip. Yeah. Ventriloquism. You pick a point 30 feet unobstructed. Okay, so I'm just gonna go a little way up the stairs that I can see. Just. Everything okay, Raziel?
Hearing that, I kind of smirk, and I will use thaumaturgy to slam shut these two doors.
Whoa!
Oh.
All right.
He's either dying or he's fine. Are we going up, Togok?
You tell me. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to follow you.
Alright. I'll go up the stairs.
Okay.
All right.
Just just into the hallway or something, mostly because I'm finding it really hard to keep track of this in my head as you describe it to Raziel. Oh, he...
Raziel. There is an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinder box, a letter kit that contains a red wax candle, probably used for sealing, and 4 blank sheets of parchment. That is all.
Are there any drawers to this desk?
Yeah, there are a few.
Then I would like to open these drawers if I can.
All right. You open it up, and you find a lot of envelopes. They are all like yellow stained paper. And you find a book that seems to be kept away from the other ones. From what you gather, it is of warfare and alchemy.
Ooh. Oh. I'll take the book out and I'll pull the chair back a bit and like tilt it slightly to then put my boots on the desk to balance myself. And then I'll browse through the book.
Okay. As you crack it open, you see the books that line the shelves of the wall to what would be your left at this point. As you crack it open, you see all of the books begin to rot and kind of sag, almost like they're melting like wax.
Without breaking contact with the other books, I will slowly put my feet off the table and slowly put the book back in the drawer, close the drawer, and then, like, never leaving my eyesight, just slowly back away and just say, like, mutter under my breath, "Alright, dude, no harm, no foul, your office." And close the door behind me.
Raziel.
So you are alive.
We thought you died.
Excellent.
Is my detect magic picking anything up here?
In this room, no.
How about within 30 feet of me?
That is a great question.
Oh,
It's
I guess
30
it
feet without
might be
barriers.
blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget that part. All right.
It's a weird system of blocks, though. I don't know. Maybe the walls in here are wooden or something. Because, like, it's like an inch of lead, 5 feet of this,
Yeah, it's something
and a
weird.
foot of stone. There's so
I'll
many
just
parameters.
tip open the door that Raziel just came out of, just with my foot. Just can I?
Okay, Daxter's gonna walk in, but okay, sorry.
Does Raziel look kind of? Yeah. Do you say anything when you come out?
Well, as I turn around and see you all there, I just, like, my eyes go from one to the other and I just say, things aren't what they seem here. I'll let you figure it out yourself.
Seeing the desk, is it alright if I collect, I don't want the lamp, but the ink, the quill, and the letter kit? And the parchment?
Yeah,
is that right, what I wrote in chat? Was that the list of things? Did I miss anything?
Yep, that's right.
Cool, great, thank you. Nevertheless,
so magical.
Supplies are always
In
useful.
this room, no. There does not appear to be.
Okay. Makes sense. Wait, is this door? Oh, these are two to the same room. Okay. Did you check out these other doors already?
No,
Down here.
That was the
There's a
first
piano.
room I entered.
Oh, thank you, Togor. Do I spy anything magical? He's already in there, but do I spy anything magical in there?
You do not.
Well, this place is kind of a dud.
There is a piano, a couple musical instruments.
Ooh.
Near the fireplace, there is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
Oh my
And
goodness.
as you kind of look them over, they actually appear to be skeletons that are all dressed in, like, dress clothes. Like little tiny skeletons.
I'm taking one.
All right. You, as you grab it, it kind of goes limp in your hand.
It's not dancing when I grab it?
It is not.
Whoa, that's creepy. Can I, like, move it like one of those posable dolls?
Yeah. It has like an old style like bard look to it.
Ooh. Look, Dax, it's you.
I'm not in there at the moment.
Oh, damn it. I'll show it to you whenever I see you.
Did I notice anything untowards or anything that Raziel might have moved, or like just anything out of place in here?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation? Oh no, I'm not that bad at investigation. That's fine. Yeah, 17?
17. As you kind of look over all of the books that have kind of melted in place, there is one that did not melt.
Oh, I'll sort of look at it and sort of look around and see my companions are not in here and just go, oh, gross and balls, Dax, and I'll just pull it really quickly.
Okay.
Sort
As
of
you pull it,
almost closing my eyes like.
to the northeast, there is a click sound, and you see the bookcase kind of like pull forward and slide to the
shit.
right.
Ooh.
Guys! I seem to have found some kind of secret passage and, does it
Doing
lead
some
downwards?
Hmm?
Does it lead downwards, the passage?
No, it leads into just a room. Let me move
Ah.
the door.
Oh,
There you go.
I found a passage of sorts.
Hmm.
And I'll
And the
sort
piano.
of...
Yeah, is Togor playing the piano?
Yep.
Wait, we
Performance
heard
check, Togor.
Hidden the keys.
someone hit a tone.
I'll just creep up. I'm going to attempt to be as stealthy as possible and just peek round into that room. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah. You see that there is a skeleton in a red long leather jacket.
Yeah, that's the end of that. Again, there's a body in there! Phaedra!
Ooh, you're right.
Is it
Oh,
going to
but
stay
Dax,
dead?
look, it's you. I show him the little skeletal figure.
That is absolutely terrifying, and yet it's kind of cute.
There's another one if you want.
No, I'm good. But it's kind of cool. Is that body going to stay dead? I'll point round the corner, like.
I guess I don't. I mean, do I see magic coming off of it?
I do not. There's no magic.
Who can say?
You usually, with some authority, I would hope. Maybe
It
you
looks
could,
all right for now.
Togok. Maybe you can, like the, like our carriage driver did. Is Matt frozen, or is he just
It
concentrating?
might be
really
frozen.
Yeah.
He does stay very still in general. Yeah, I have the same problem.
You cannot catch a break. It's my turn to freeze next.
No, it's not. We're all here. It's wonderful.
Oh,
Okay. Matt, maybe you could.
there you are.
Yes,
fantastic.
I'm back.
Togok, maybe you could, like the carriage driver did, and make sure he stays dead. Just a
Wait,
thought.
what?
The carriage driver lopped the other guy's head off, right? And I was suggesting that maybe you did the same, so the guy on the floor next to you stays dead.
Don't have to ask me to do that twice.
All right.
Did he just cooperate? Why?
You asked me to
We're
mash.
becoming
something with my
friends. Wonderful. Okay.
weapon? Hell yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
I sort of pretend to take a note that likes hitting things. Just under my breath.
It appears to be a skeleton, and underneath that coat is leather armor. And you raise your mace up. You're using your mace, right?
Yeah, it's an axe, whatever it is.
You raise your weapon up. And right before you bring it down, you see that there are 3 darts lodged in its skull, where its forehead is. And you bring it down and you smash the skull into pieces.
Ooh.
Where are the darts now? On the floor?
Scattered everywhere.
I
a
don't
firework.
care about some. I don't need any darts. Is that good, Dax?
Wonderful. Excellent job. Couldn't have done it any better if you tried.
Could have rolled higher.
I'll turn to Phaedra and that'll stay dead, right?
We can hope. But I'm staring out the window kind of morosely. But also looking for those kids.
I didn't know you were much of one for hope.
I'm gonna scoot past Dax.
Oh, Dax, sorry. Dax is like over here. I just couldn't get a... Yeah,
Oh.
there we go.
Okay, yeah.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
check it
enter
out.
the low room just to see, like, to see what's in his pockets.
Alright, Gollum.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
My precious.
Oh, have you seen The Hobbit, Josh?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Have you seen The Hobbit?
Yes, I have.
Right, because the line
Yes,
is what's in its pockets. That's what I
I
was
got
thinking
a
of.
4, so I don't know nothing.
You do see that there is a letter, kind of like where the hand was before a weapon got brought down on it.
Anything of
Okay,
interest,
I
Rosa?
will take the letter and open it.
Okay.
And pray it's not in cursive.
In all fairness, the previous one I put in the group notes. From the cursive. I think I got it vaguely right. I think Michaela also wrote it out, so I don't know which one of us got it more
She
right.
did.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
My most pathetic servant. I'm putting good make
Yeah,
letters.
I'll stand up and just walk to the doorway, and I will read this out loud. My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However, many souls you have bled on your hidden altar. However, many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon. Know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth.
Wow.
You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from the wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are, your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarovich.
When you finish that, I'm just going to turn to Phaedra and go, I think we might be the dinner.
Oof, what a lot of wait, no, that other letter was a burgomaster. It's like, yeah, this Strahd has quite a way with words.
And
He sure does like his letters.
not only that, but he doesn't seem to be the sort of pleasant person who might invite us to bestow upon us his vast inheritance. Dread Lord and Master. I'm beginning to think that turning up to this dinner might be a terrible idea.
What have you?
We're never gonna make it.
That is probably true, but we can try, I guess.
No.
Dax, have you ever had a mistress?
Yes, there's been a Mistress Salma, there was a Mistress Vivacia, I had a Mistress Dana once, she liked to be on top. Why do you ask?
I'll shake the letter and just say, I think Strahd's a bit judgy when it comes to that.
Well, not a mistress in that sense. I've taken many mistresses, but never while seeing another woman. Steady's not my kind of thing.
Oh,
I don't
you're
like that fun I
unmarried.
see.
I like the adventure of variation. Variety is the spice of life, as they say, especially in the bedroom.
My goodness.
Torgor, start laughing out loud when you say that.
What about you, Togork? Mistresses?
Oh, too many to count.
Wow!
I'm still laughing as I walk out the door.
Excellent! Mind you, a man of that height, I wonder. What's the size under the trunk? You know what I'm saying?
Do you want me to ask?
No, I'll wait and see if I can find out. But
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, okay. Wait a minute. Enemies to lovers?
Oh my goodness.
Togork and Daxgork?
Oh, Dax will sleep with anything.
Daxorg.
All right. Where?
Is there...
No, just before we leave this, I'm gonna have to turn to Raziel and just say, why do you ask? Were both your parents human? Is that why you're interested in mistresses?
I'm gonna use
Walk back in.
thaumaturgy to slam this door. Now that I'm finally alone, I'm just gonna take a look around the little room. Is there anything else in here apart from the, dead body on the floor?
There are 2 bookshelves of unmelted books, and there is also a large trunk.
Okay, yeah, thaumaturgy is just a door or window, so I will cautiously approach the trunk. And
Melted.
Melted?
It melted?
Unmelted.
Wait.
The ones in the
Melted?
previous room melted.
Oh, sorry, unmelted books. The first time I thought you said minted, and the second time I thought you said milked. I was just like, I'm so confused.
Wow.
Before I attempt to open the trunk, I just want to look around it to see if there's any wires or anything that could be a trap.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
That's a 9.
With a 9, you don't see anything. It just appears to be mahogany, like everything else in this house.
Okay. I will very slowly open it then.
It is locked.
Motherfucker. Then I will just huff and take out my thieves' tools to try and open it.
All right. Give me a dexterity check with your proficiency.
Nice, that's a dirty
Ooh.
20.
Yeah. It is pretty damn easy. It only takes a few seconds, and you pop it open, and immediately 3 darts are shot at you.
Motherfucker.
They're spring loaded on the inside, and they need you to give me a dex save.
I hope you
Oh, that was so close. That's a 15.
I love the idea that all this is happening behind a closed door, so we hear the slow creak of a chest, and then boing as the darts, and then a massive kerfuffle as he does a backflip to try and avoid them.
A 15 is just enough, and you're just able to move your head slightly out of the way, where all 3 just come right past your face and stick into the wood that's just above the door behind you.
Oh, so I hear it. Thunk, thunk,
You hear
thunk.
these 3 thuds.
I am Neo.
He probably died. I just heard a thunk.
What is he doing there? I didn't mean to upset him that badly.
What is in the trunk?
That is something I will copy and
That's
paste.
what we all want to know.
Copy. And inside, there are 3 blank books with black leather covers. They look to be pretty valuable. There are 3 spell scrolls and 2 deeds, along with a signed will.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm totally pocketing the books and the deeds. And I'll put those in my bag, but then I'll pick up in my hands the scrolls. But before I go and open the door, I want to take one of the darts out to see if if I can see if there was anything inside of it, like was it poison or is there still something inside of it?
Inside the darts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a medicine check.
Rolling so bad. That's a nat 1 for a 3.
Oh boy. Poor Razia.
You pull out one of the darts, and you try your best. You really do. Put it super close to your face, you squint, and all you manage to do is just slightly cut yourself on the finger with one.
I'll just go and throw it behind me. I'll then open the door again and seeing Phaedra right in my face.
Jay is standing freakishly close to the door.
I will just immediately hand her the scrolls.
On the note of those scrolls, Tyler, do you let people try and cast spells if another, like that they're not on their list of scrolls, with scrolls?
Usually no, but sure. Yeah. It would probably just be an Arcana check.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I can't use these.
Or yeah, I mean it's yeah. I'll take a look at that. I might be able to help. We do have a wizard. What we don't have is a cleric. Yeah. Obviously, I'm learning fairly clericy spells, so I don't know whether I don't see Phaedra casting bless on anyone ever in the future. But filling the cleric spell, I'm more than happy to take the protection from poison and the bless and make a wisdom attempt to use them. You can keep the spiritual weapon if you want to try and use that.
All right, yeah, that'll be fun.
Weirdly, I think spiritual weapon actually will come up on your spell list purely because we have a homebrew version of it.
Cool.
Or it might be conjuration wizards only. Actually, thinking about it, but anyway, yeah, I'll pocket those two.
Awesome. Have fun in there, Raziel. We thought you died. Again.
Sorry, I was just renaming a piece of paper to the deed and the will. Did I just... No. I'm very much fine.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm gonna look around in here as well.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Anything he missed. Ooh, that's so wet.
Ooh, 20.
Dirty 20.
You do have to read around a little bit in the bookshelves. A lot of what's there is just meaningless, just useless, old nonsense. But you do find a few of the books. Where is it? Talk about fiend summoning rituals.
Ooh.
And the necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priest of Osibus.
Oh my goodness.
Called the what, sorry?
Osibus. I will copy and paste it.
Have I heard that name before?
Give me a history check.
Okie dokie. 16.
Oh, with a 16. You've vaguely heard of them. They're mostly a joke. A lot of the stuff they try to do doesn't work. And fails.
Oh, these idiots. Okay, well, I'll take that stuff, but I'll show you guys. This corpse was probably trying to do something so stupid. And then I will show you the horrible necromantic ritual book.
Lovely.
I understand why Strahd called him my most pathetic servant. So fantastic. Well.
With that, before we move forward, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Welcome back. Oh, I killed the music off, by the way, when I... Oh, thank you. I gave us an unclaimed loot box.
Shall we continue to a different...
Yes, did I hear you playing the piano?
Sure did.
Were you any good? I don't remember. Was he any good when he played the piano?
Great question.
Give me a performance check.
Great question.
Do you play an instrument, Togor?
This is the... I play this instrument right here. I hold up my axe.
Ah, beautiful. Percussion.
I rolled a 3.
You certainly
That was
don't
a
play the
3.
piano.
Yeah.
Daxel, sort of, as we walk past it, just sort of lean over and do a little tinkle.
Ooh.
Yeah, he will play The Ghosts That Came to Play, very briefly. Children's song.
We've clearly been bamboozled because there's no other doors to go and there's no basement. We went up, we didn't go down.
Well, there is
does go up
this. Oh,
again. And there's also a door.
Oh, it goes up.
Adrian.
Oh, it goes up more?
there's also a little room here. Are these
Oh.
2 child-sized beds?
This actually appears to be a servant's room.
Oh.
It is undecorated, and there are just a pair of straw-stuffed beds.
It's just a room for the peasantry, I wouldn't worry about it.
I figured out what's going on here.
What?
We were talking to ghosts outside and they died a long time ago, and their parents died a long time ago, and this house is abandoned. Should we just leave now?
I like that theory.
It's probably right. We could just go, but... Well, I mean, I thought you liked to
Alright,
win
I'll
the
go up the
game.
stairs.
Yes.
I'll go up the stairs.
Alright.
Is there anything distinguishable about the piano? Is there any like discerning features, or does it just look like a standard black piano?
Give me an investigation check.
May I do the same as well? I definitely would have had a look when I was playing the piano.
Yeah, sure.
Also, Raziel's
What's
rolled
that?
2 or 3 terrible investigation checks in a row.
Yeah, that's
so I
a 12
don't.
for me.
I just want to make sure we get the information. And 22 for Dax. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Why does it revert to being me every time I tab out? Sorry.
Yeah, I could be doing that. You kind of double check Raziel's work. He doesn't see anything out of the ordinary. But inside of the part that's open, on the top, you see where the cords are. They almost look like they are beginning to crystallize. And you see these thin black crystals that kind of like almost are spiking off of it, that are very small.
Upon noticing that, can I continue to play? Is that sheet music there?
Yeah.
Can I try to play the music that's there?
Yeah. Give me a performance check.
Sort of. And I will spend a moment muttering to myself. Bear with me. I will choose that everyone within 100 feet indoors hears me as if only 10 feet away. Basically amplifying my... That's a lot of words. Yeah, basically amplifying my playing to the audience. The only paragraph that is relevant to you, Tyler, I believe, is the last one. Which is kind of nice. The DM... Shit! No, okay, that's fine. I thought I rolled... Yeah, okay, I rolled a 13. I thought I rolled a 3. Well, I rolled a nat 1, but it re-rolled.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So dirty 20.
You play through the song. It is actually a nursery rhyme. You get through it pretty quickly. It takes less than a minute. And as you finish it, you hear a very disembodied humming of a female above
Oh,
you.
shit. I seem to have played the ghost's favourite tune. Phaedra, some morbid undeath creature is humming at us. Perhaps you want to make friends?
Can we all hear it?
Mhm.
The humming? Oh. It sounds
Togor
like it's from
especially.
the... Oh, so it's like the floor above us. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we've
hear it
come
on the
this
3rd
far.
floor.
Yep.
Let's go meet our hosts.
Alrighty, I'm going to slap everybody up there.
Yeah, sounds good.
Don't slap Dax. He only has 10 HP.
Nope, he fell down the stairs. I mean, it is what it is.
And died instantly.
I didn't die, but I did lose all vision.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, I am zoomed out like so far. How did that happen? Okay,
Did you see?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just
Okay.
double checking that it's visible. Yep, cool. I can see everything except only half of a tiny bit of Togork's face.
This does appear to be the top floor, or what you can guess the top floor of this house.
Basements aren't attics, but dead children are
Yeah.
easily confused.
Hey, you guys are looking for the basement. You went up the entire way.
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
To be fair,
who's
we
this
did
red
explore
friend?
everywhere downstairs first.
Who opened this door?
you guys
I
move-
didn't open that. I didn't open it.
Before you guys move anywhere, the only thing in this hallway area is there is a suit of armor standing by the wall, like the ones you've seen below. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
God damn it.
Okay, I'm behind Togork,
Where is
wherever
this
he is, by the way.
dude?
Sorry.
Look,
Ew,
why is it
really
unrolled
bad.
me? No valid. Like
That is weird. I hope it's not here where I'm standing, because I'm dead last.
It's just rolling as James. Does that roll as Dax? It
Mm-mm.
doesn't.
What was your first one? The 11?
Sorry, an 11.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Let me get rid of this. So as you guys head up the stairs, I assume Reziel was up first, as you were slinking up the steps.
Yeah.
The first thing you notice are the doorways, like where to move forward at. And as you begin to slink towards one of them, you see the armor, which is holding this long sword, swing out, and you're just able to duck under it. And you see it begin to creak as one leg moves forward, and then the other leg moves forward, and you see the armor begin to rattle.
Mm-mm-mm.
And Brasil, you were actually up first.
Okay, so sorry, can you ping on the map or where it is?
Yes, I got to. It is right beside you.
Oh,
Okay, that's perfect.
Very
That's
cool.
actually great. So I am going to take out my Dragon's Tooth dagger, and okay, yes, and because this enemy is within 5 feet of my ally, I can do sneak damage on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I will roll to hit. That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Nice.
Nice. So that will do 8 piercing damage
Okay.
plus 2 poison damage, which is probably immune.
It doesn't seem affected by the poison.
Yeah. Plus 3 sneak damage.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action disengage and go down the steps a little bit. If I
Alright.
could go further out of his reach, then I would.
Yeah. This way is
Okay.
down the steps.
Yeah, I'll go up there then. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
All right. As you landed that strike, you see where under part of the armor where the slit is, around where you hit, this gray gas kind of spills out of it and forms a skull before it dissipates.
Ugh.
Togork.
Alright. Seeing as this we're getting nowhere in this house, it is pissing me off. So, the rage. Then
Yeah.
I'm smashing this dude in the head.
All right.
Alright, I'm too pissed off to smash this thing. I blame the Dax for everything.
Your axe gets caught on the door frame.
Oh no.
Shit,
Well-
yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah. That's level 2 for you.
I'm sure you tried your best.
I will turn to attack Phaedra next.
Dax. You're up.
Yeah, I shall look at this. I'm trying to think of something. Bear with me, I'm getting there. I shall look at this suit of armor, noting how he is joined together. I shall look at him and say, your presence here is utterly riveting. And he'll need to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm not going to be able to make a pun joke for every enemy we ever face. But I thought I'd give it a go.
That's a -2.
Great.
Wow.
He will take 3 psychic damage and have disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
I love that.
I'm going to look to this little hand crossbow that I've just got, and I'm going to load a bolt ready for next turn. And just sort of call up to Togok, good luck! I'm right behind you. And with that, I will step as far back into this room as I can. I'm not giving you Bardic Inspiration. I only have 1 use left. Oh, 2, I think.
It does appear to be immune to the psychic damage.
Oh no!
But with
Slap it
that,
upside the
Phaedra,
face. Yeah.
Oh,
You're
it's
up.
my turn already.
with your 5.
Oh boy. This is not where I want to be. I would... Oh, good. It has disadvantage to hit me. Maybe I'll risk the opportunity attack and just go downstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna... Can I... Hold on. Can I still see him from right here? Yep. Perfect.
Alright, yeah, he is going to take a swing at you.
Bring it on. My armor class is really low.
With disadvantage, that's a 14.
That still hits.
Alright. That is 7 slashing damage.
Pretty
As it kind
bad.
of gets you right in the stomach as you try to run by it.
Ugh. Well, alright. I'll accept that. Okay, but now I'm away from this fool. I'm going to... I think I'm gonna give him whatchamacallit? A chromatic orb. There it is.
Oh.
And I am gonna use my portent, my 14, because I really don't want to miss. So that's 14 plus 7 to hit. That's 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Yay.
What flavor is your chromatic orb?
Great question. This is a big decision. Let's go with thunder.
Alright.
That's kind of fun.
Just a heads up,
Ugh.
Michaela, with your portents, you can roll first. And then if you don't like the roll, use your portent. You don't
that
have
how
to
it
declare
works?
it. Yeah, I've just double checked. You don't have to declare it in advance.
Well, damn.
Because you can replace any attack roll, saving throw, ability check that has been made by you or a creature you see
Wait.
with one of those foretelling rolls. Oh, you must choose to do so before the roll. That's so weird.
No, I have to do it before.
Yeah, it's so weird. It states it one way and then the other. Because if it's
Well,
if you're replacing a check that has been made by you, then it's already been made. But then it's
oh, I see.
See what I
yeah,
mean,
I see
right?
what you mean.
yeah.
The
it's
next
so stupid.
line
It's so
cancels
stupid.
that out.
Like, how do you know to tell the DM to do it before they roll? I don't know.
Yeah. It's a little sus.
Yeah.
But that'll still be 10 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna say if it's your roll, you can still roll beforehand, but if you use your portent on anyone else's that's not you, you have to say it beforehand.
Okay.
Does that work?
Cool. I love that.
Do
Yeah,
you want
did
to
you-
roll just in case?
Oh,
You can
wow.
save it.
Don't mind if I do. Oops. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that
Okay,
was
yeah.
gonna hit. Okay, I'll stick with my 21. So he took that thunder damage, okay?
Yes, he did.
Ooh, good.
And that boom kind of shoots out that smoke again, but out of everywhere.
Mm.
You see it kind of like seep downwards into the floorboards.
Ooh. Do I know what this creature might be? Is it a ghost or something?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Yeah. Just not rolling fantastic. 14?
It is definitely a magical construct.
A construct.
It doesn't
Yeah,
seem to be
That tracks.
undead as far as you can tell.
Alright. So, it's not that ghostly woman we heard singing. Alright, that'll be my turn.
Alright. Togwork is going to drop the longsword that it has in its hand. And it is just going to take 2 swings at you with its gauntlets. It's a 23 and a 16.
Damn.
Both hit.
Alright. That longsword clatters to the floor. That first one.
Sorry,
you
did it
right
make the
in the
first one with disadvantage? That's its first attack since I mocked
It attacked
mockery,
Michaela
right?
with disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, yep. Just double checking. Apologies.
that is 9 total.
Kind of damage.
As
Is
it
it
slams
slashing?
into you with both of its gauntlets. And it is going to stumble off to the right here.
Whoa. Get away.
Is that slashing damage or piercing damage or something?
Bludgeoning.
I can have that.
And then Razio.
Okay. I'm gonna come down and strike at this fool.
Okay.
Damn it. Is that 13 to hit?
13 does not hit.
Damn. Now I'm the fool.
Well.
How the tables have to. And then I will bonus action disengage and go all the way back up the stairs.
Hey,
All right.
don't get behind
Or
me.
down the stairs, I guess. That will end my turn.
Okay. Togork.
Get him.
Alright.
This is the moment.
After the failed first attack, I'm over the place and I'm going to attack recklessly. That one hits.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, 23.
23. 7 slashing damage.
All right.
Sorry, 9 because I'm raging.
9, okay. With that, you see some of the parts of armor kind of fall over the balcony,
Ooh.
but it is still barely standing.
And I'm going to stay right there.
Okay. Dax.
Yeah, I'm going to peek around Togork's leg, and I'm going to, with my left hand, fling my dagger to try and get him like a little bit distracted. So that is a 17 to hit.
17
Wow.
does not hit.
Okay. And then while he's distracted, I'm going to take my hand crossbow that I've just got out ready and go pew, and fire it at him. But if a 17 doesn't hit, then I don't stand a chance, I don't think. Yeah. 16 will also.
2
miss.
attacks?
Yes, because they're both light. I can attack with the two, but the hand.
yeah.
So I want the hand crossbow, but the D6 wouldn't get the +3. The offhand attack doesn't get the +3 damage. It's just a minimum dice, but it doesn't matter if you just hit nothing. And I shall look at his. What do you? Yes, it stands to reason that armor is well armored. You've got this, Togork, and I will just shovel back into this corner.
Okay.
I'll almost never do it because it expends my bonus action, and once I've a little bit higher level, I've got better uses for that. Just to be very metagamey, Tyler, I am still peeking around a little bit so I can see the very edge of this creature, just in case I need to be able to see it in a minute.
There you go.
But that's my turn.
Okay. Phaedra.
Yeah, okay. I'll try to finish him with a chill touch. Maybe that'll do something. Jesus, I know a 17 doesn't hit. So I guess I won't do anything except there we go. Slip behind Raziel and watch our flank, let's say. You've got this. Pat him and kind of nudge him forwards.
Me and Phaedra are just gonna slowly be leaving the house as this battle goes on.
As my stomach is just bleeding out. Yeah, that'll be me. That's my turn.
Okay.
Just
Togork. This thing is going to kind of lean forward with both of its gauntlets over its head.
Oh my god, it does.
It's for the it's a 13 and a 15.
Oh wow.
15 hits.
Okay.
Right, sorry, I'm muted. As the second strike comes down, I will sort of strike out at my loot and say, "Over here, metal box!" In an attempt to distract him. He must re-roll. And then I will call out to Togok and say, "You've got this! It's all you!" No, I won't, actually. I'll call up the stairs and say, "Raziel, when you come down, get him in the neck!" Advantage to Raziel, but creature must re-roll and take the lower of the two
that makes
rolls
it a
for the
miss.
same attack. Great.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's just silvery barbs.
The vibration's kind of
good old silvery barbs.
run through its armor, and it is unable to lean forward enough. It is not holding up very well.
You bent silvery barbs.
As I hear Dax yell that, I just mutter under my breath, "Does it have a neck?" I'll come down the stairs and try to stab it in its neck, or whether its neck.
As long as you do it with advantage, frankly, Dax doesn't care where you stab it. But it is advantage from the silvery barbs.
Oh,
2 16s.
I feel so unimpactful.
Yeah. Since that's a miss, I will yet again disengage and go back up the stairs.
All right.
how'd it go up there?
So.
I believe you 100%.
Togork.
Enough of this. I'm attacking recklessly again.
Yeah, finish it.
It was as soon as I realized you had reckless attack that I corrected giving you silvery barbs. Like, I was like, aha, yes, that thing.
It's 11 slashing damage.
Oh, awesome.
Can I just double check? You said at the beginning that you were wielding a mace. Why is it doing slashing damage?
Yeah.
No, it's an
I could be saying the wrong word. It's a great axe. It's not a mace.
Oh, okay. Right. I'm just clarifying. You didn't have a magic mace that was talking to you and a great axe. It's the... Oh, yeah, it says there, great axe of warning. Okay, cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. I was just curious.
Oh, no, it's all good.
Yeah, Togork, how do you kill it?
Yay!
I smash it. I bring the great axe above my head, and I just bring it down on top of its head.
All right. You see the chest piece kind of like dent inwards, and all of the pieces just clatter onto the floor.
Ooh. Yoink. I want a piece of it.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you did a great job. Excellent. Is anyone hurt?
I'm bleeding profusely, but it's fine.
It's okay. My old master's loot has some wonderful tricks to it. Come here, Phaedra. I'll help you get patched up. I need you to be in touching range.
All right.
And
I'll take one of the gauntlets. This thing dropped.
And I will strum you a tune. Fair maiden thee, be of greater health. May your wounds close themselves. And my loot will heal you for 10 hit points. which is pretty gooch. I can only do that once a day, but I can do use one of each spell once a day, as well as I have Healing Word in general. You'll not fall yet, I'm sorry to say. I don't want to disappoint you, but you're quite useful.
Maybe next time.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Well, that's her way of saying thank you. Okay. Oh, there we go.
What's going on here? Am I missing something?
Yeah, what is that?
There's like a red in the wall.
There's a red.
I don't know what to
that
call
might
that.
be something on GM side.
Or is it going to
Secret.
disappear? Oh, right. Is it a secret? Sorry. It's a secret
It's a
door.
red-
It might
It's
be.
nothing. It's nothing. We didn't see it. It never existed. I was wondering if it was a pool of blood. That's why I was asking. Yeah,
There you
okay.
go.
So
I thought-
It is not.
all right, we don't see
But you're
anything.
right, it's
No,
fine.
I didn't see that.
no, it's all right. I thought it was a pool of
That's
blood.
not
That's the
even
only
where
reason I was
it's supposed to
asking.
be.
Ah,
Is Togork just opening every door in here?
I
Yes.
just went into the
Uh,
wrong
as you
room.
guys
Find a way to
enter
the
this room,
basement.
there is a
From the
bed.
top floor.
There is another fireplace, the millionth one. In the corner of the room,
This place
over
is
here,
loaded.
there is a ghostly apparition sitting in a
Oh.
rocking chair, a
Oh,
wooden
there's
rocking
just a
chair.
ghost.
Yes.
Oh.
She
Lying on
has
the
a purple tinge to her. She is
A
Quite gaunt.
spirit.
Dax looks a little tripped out, but he steps backwards, and then I'd like to try and play on the lute the tune that I played on the piano downstairs.
Ugh.
okay.
There. It's okay. Where is she? Is she this side of the room?
Yeah, she's right here in this
I'll
corner.
play it from there.
And you see that she is holding like a little bundle. She's looking over. She's rocking back and forth. And as you play your song, you hear that same hum again that you heard when you were downstairs.
We found the source.
I
Does
can't
this lady
stand
look
her.
familiar like the kids?
She does not.
She doesn't look like the woman in the painting we saw.
Maybe she's the nanny. Or
Maybe she's the
something.
mistress.
Hello, you there. Can you hear me?
Are you saying this while sprawled out on her bed?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
She does not seem to react.
And I jump up off the bed. Is it in this corner over here?
Yep.
It is right here in this corner.
I'm gonna wave my hand in front of her face.
Okay.
She react.
Yeah. You and Reziel, as you're pretty close to her, you can hear her just whisper the words Walter
Walter?
just over and over again.
Walter.
I'm gonna yell out, Walter, come out!
Oh my god,
look in the
not you
hallway for
provoking
Walter.
the spirits.
Walter.
It almost seems like she's just deaf. She cannot hear you.
Walter.
Raziel is very doesn't seem to be paying this spirit much mind. He's definitely not reacted in any particular way, like this is the first time he's seen a ghost or anything. Or been around the dead. So with that being said, Raziel will like look under the bed to see if there's anything under there. Any jewels that have dropped, from the nightstand or something.
All right.
Give me an investigation check.
Yes, my famous investigation checks. That's a 14.
Better.
Yeah. With a 14, you don't notice anything under the bed, but you do feel a draft coming from the northern part of this room.
Ooh.
Ooh, I will attempt to follow that draft to find out where it's coming from.
It leads up to this mirror on the wall. Right up here.
Ooh.
Right by Toborg. Right above him.
Togog, do you think you can move this mirror out the way?
I'm gonna grab and just throw it on the floor.
All right.
If you smash it, that's like 500 years bad luck.
It definitely smashes.
Oh,
That
for
is a
sure.
near.
Goodness me, there wasn't much need for that.
Aziel told me to do it.
He asked you to move it. I suppose you cooperated.
And did I move it?
Yes, I realized pretty swiftly
Okay.
what you meant.
Hello, spirit.
Can I just pick up like a little shard of the mirror and see whether it reflects what is actually like what it should? Like, so
Yeah.
when I hold it up in front of my face, does it reflect me or like does it function as a piece of mirror?
As you kneel down, you find a somewhat large piece. And as you kind of like flick it to look into it, you swear you see someone behind you.
No!
For just a moment.
Oh, just my imagination, I'm sure.
Calm down over there, Dax. There's a ghost in this side of the room.
Yes, well, there's one in my mirror too. And I'll sort of...
O'Rourke is very happy right now with Raziel.
I will vaguely fling it around.
You found the stairs that go down. About time.
They all said they'll up.
Okay.
They just go up.
Wait, what? What have I missed? Oh, are those stairs up? Is that what you're saying? Inside
There's stairs in
Yeah.
that room.
there?
The
Before
kids just appear and they're just like, by the way, we fucked up. We actually meant go up to the attic, not to the basement. We have no basement.
Perhaps we might
Oh.
finish this floor before we move to the next. Oh, I don't know.
Well, what's in the
I'm gonna-
what's in the ghost's hands? What is she holding?
She's kind of like cradling it like a
Babe.
baby. It just looks like a bundle. You don't see a face.
Bundle is so. I can't like shimmy behind her and get a good look at that bundle. There's no baby in there.
Yeah, if there is, it is completely covered.
Okay, she's got it fully swaddled. All right, I don't love that, but if she's not gonna respond to our queries, so be it.
Walter, are you in here?
Walter. I start whispering it, the same as her.
Yeah. We figure out what it's.
What is that? I can't even tell.
Is that a bed?
Yeah, this room appears to be a nursery with a small crib
Aw.
on the side. Above it,
Yeah.
hanging, is a black shroud that covers the top of it.
I'd like to look over and slowly pull back the shroud.
Okay. And it feels like silk. And as you kind
Ooh.
of brush it away, you see that there's a small bundle inside that is baby-sized, lying in the crib.
I will recover it slowly.
Okay.
Well, I think I might have found Walter.
Oh,
A babe, but
poor Walter.
dead in its crib. Sad.
At least
I'll
it
turn to
didn't have to
Oh, sorry.
endure the horrors of this world.
I just what is it? I'm sorry, I disconnected.
It's
Or no.
there is a babe under the or a swaddled bundle that could be a baby under the black cloth. I sort of unveiled it and then I said I think I found Walter, though it appears to be a stillborn or a dead baby. And then I'll turn to Phaedra and did you ever have children?
Oh. No, I haven't been so lucky. But there's still time.
That there is. Well, maybe. If we don't die when we turn
Maybe.
up for dinner.
Do you have children, Dax?
Oh, I wouldn't know, but if I do, I have no connection with them. I usually try and get away before the mother can find out. I'd like to imagine that
believe you.
somewhere there are scatterings of halflings. I've never stayed with a woman or man for more than 2 days. Promise.
You're lying, because O'Rourke does not believe you.
I have never stayed with a man or woman for more than 2 days. And
Because you've never gotten a man or woman.
Oh,
yes,
he's
many.
doubting your
No,
prowess.
I have had many. I tell you, my charming abilities are quite something. My master did teach me a few things, and he was definitely a womanizer.
Oh.
I try and be upfront with them and warn them in advance that I won't be sticking around. They seem to prefer that.
You look at Torger's face, he's somewhat impressed.
Well, I mean, some of them I have to pay for, but some of them have been free.
Okay.
Oh, wait. He's no longer impressed.
Yeah. To be fair, Dax is probably not a stranger to using charm person to get his way. Just a little bit of convincing, you know. He's got wiles. But anyway, we have a dead baby here. There's probably not the time for that discussion.
I'm going to leave this room.
Gross.
Yes, most sad. As I'm leaving, I sort of mutter a small, sort of, rest in peace, young man. Who knows?
Gotta look morosely out this window.
Yeah. Phaedra.
Oh,
And
I see
Togor,
Togor.
if you decide to go out there. Looking out, what you should see is the village.
Uh-oh. Should.
But all you see are very, very tall trees that peek out of this dense fog.
Oh my goodness.
And hanging from the branches of these trees, you see corpses or nooses just slowly hanging. And every once in a while, you see one of them kind of just reach up and seem to notice you and reach out towards you or slumping again.
One day.
That is the illusions again, Phaedra, right?
Huh. You know,
It's gotta be less than
honestly,
10
I'm
minutes,
not
right?
sure. Oh yeah, it's been less than... wait, actually, I don't know. Has it been?
I don't think it took us 10 minutes to walk up here from downstairs.
I mean, I would recast Detect Magic at some point on this floor, but if the, trees and stuff are all the way out here...
Oh, of course.
Wait. Togor, can you peek over the side? Is it we're not even on the city street anymore?
I'll look over this side.
Mhm.
Do I see?
You do see the gate
Okay, so we
that,
see the gate.
that you kind of pass through coming into the building.
Mm.
The town that we walked through doesn't look like the same town.
You don't even see a town. You just see
No.
fog.
Fog and trees with nooses and bodies.
Place is so stupid.
Yeah, I understand. And I'll just walk out of there.
All right. It is also 9:30. So I
Oh,
think
it
that's
sure.
what
Oh, it sure is. Dang.
Time went
Oh,
by pretty quick.
Yeah, is that our cutoff?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Cool. I didn't know whether it moved
Ugh.
because we started at a different time, right? But yeah, no, that's
Oh,
probably
that's
the
true.
best.
Nah,
No, it's
Oh.
okay. That's if this is a good place to stop then. We'll go spend time doing MVPs and such.
yeah. I got one. I got a couple.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get some sort of sensible ordering going on, but yeah, go ahead, Ricardo.
Yeah, I really like the atmosphere of this whole haunted house. Just the way you described everything was so creepy, and ooh, also how you were describing that nasty corpse in the guts. Yeah, just very good atmosphere for this session.
Yeah, I agree. I really like that atmosphere. What about you, Matt?
The music was fantastic. Is this like Curse of Strahd specific music, Tyler, or did you find this music?
This is all the stuff that Ducky put in there. I
It's
went
the
through,
music from our playlists.
found the
Oh,
ones I
cool.
liked, and I put them to the top.
Well, it fits great with what
Yeah,
we're
it
doing.
does.
A lot of the music
also-
that Tyler's using was originally for a creepy, underdark, haunted sort of feel, so I think it's working quite well for both.
I also like when I told Dax to lead the way and then he went out the front door.
I got you. Sorry, I'm just going to put that on for background noise. Josh?
So I have two Dax and Phaedra moments. One is just because Phaedra's like a set divination wizard, Dax seems to think she knows everything about death and everything about dead bodies and stuff like that. It's like she's just a divination wizard.
He doesn't know that.
And the other one is just recently when Dax was like, "Oh, a stillborn baby," puts the cover back over. So, Phaedra, do you have kids? And it's like, what is that jump in conversation?
Well, it seemed like a good opportunity to ask a question. When else are kids going to come up in this campaign, right? It seems like a perfect moment.
Not when you're staring a born baby like in the face.
Well, I was sort of double checking that it wasn't bringing up any personal memories for her.
No, don't worry. I'm not. My backstory's not that edgy.
No. But I
didn't know the kid was still alive. Jesus.
But I also want to second the music, especially the combat music. Like, not only was it like very dramatic and like was tense, but then there was also moments in there where there was like a female voice like muttering something like throughout, and that was very chilling and very like went with the whole theme of like this mum being there as well. So yeah, that music was really good.
Tyler?
For me, it is going to be Dax wanting to go see what the kids were crying about, and Togork being no. And then as Brazil went that way, Togork just immediately followed him that way.
He was like, I'll follow Rizzy. I was like, okay.
I was very grateful. At the same time, I was just sort of going, fucking uncooperative, man. Yeah, that was brilliant. I've got a few. I really liked when you were like, it smells of... I can't remember what you said, something like rotting death or something. And Togork turned to Phaedra and went, Phaedra, is that you? So that was great. I loved the accent you gave the girl, the 12-year-old girl. I felt the accent, the voice.
That was good.
Brilliant, Tyler. Really great job. I loved Josh's what's in his pockets is sort of moment. As he's constantly like just looting things, and then I'm like, did you find anything? No. But my absolute moment was when I asked Raziel if maybe he was interested in mistresses because neither of his parents were demons, and Matt just goes, Togork walks back in. That just absolutely cracked me up. I love the idea that Togork's in for the gossip. Also...
Wait, did you hear what I said when I walked back in, though?
No, I just heard you said Togork walks back in, and then you just cut out.
I think it was because you left me. I walked back in because I had to yell at you and said he's a fucking tiefling because you asked if both of his parents were humans.
Yeah, that was my point, right? That was my point. Is that no? I just heard you say walk back in, but my point was if both his parents are humans, it means that the mistress was the demon, right? That's how he becomes a tiefling. Right?
Scandal.
Yeah, okay.
I also love Raziel slamming doors shut.
Why? Just to be a dick. I love that.
To increase the haunted houseness, we're getting haunted on the lower level, and it's actually Raziel upstairs slamming doors.
Yeah, but another session, Tyler,
really
that was
cool.
just beautifully crafted. Like it keeps the tension up, it keeps the moments up. We don't ever really discover much unless we enact with it. Like that room, Josh was in there in the library for quite a while, and like he didn't actively sort of look around so at anything specific in the room. And then I went in. I was like, can I? I was trying to work out what Raziel had done to see if I could find the same drawer. But instead, you pulled it to the secret room with the corpses. And I thought that was such a beautiful, maneuvering. It was really clever, really well done. So I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See you soon. Don't.